Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome back. I just saw a video on TikTok about the Navy SEALs Team 6. In this video, they're claiming certain individuals were responsible for Navy SEALs Team 6 demise. And as the Reckoning Co. would say, let's unpack it. Disclaimer notice. This video is for entertainment purposes only. All information in this video is not based on fact. It is all alleged, based upon my intuition, my opinion, what I believe my tarot cards are telling me. I encourage each and every one of you to do your own research, form your own opinions. After all, I'm just a blonde throwing cards. So essentially, there seems to be some kind of documented proof, videos, written proof, messages that are pointing fingers at Obama, Biden, Harris, the Clintons, and more. So, I want to unpack this and see what is truth, what is false, see what the cards have to say allegedly. If these elites that I would consider part of Eyes Wide Shut, another name would be Black Hats. You don't know what those are? Google it. Okay. Do a little bit of research. Medical emergency. It was definitely a medical emergency. So let's just see what comes out here. See what we got so far. Science experiment in the reverse. Medical emergency. Low vibration, high vibration. Low vibration in the reverse. Runaway escape. And confession. Making a deal. Now, this video on TikTok that I saw was stating that there is actual proof that is going to be revealed, that is going to be coming out. So what do we have? We have the thing that stands out the most to me is the medical emergency. And those soldiers, those elites, those Navy SEALs, they couldn't escape this. There was a lot of low vibrational under the surface that is going to be revealed, the low vibrational energy around these Navy SEALs. These SEALs who were out to protect our freedoms. Scientific experiment. It was not an experiment. It was intentional. It almost feels like somebody who was a part of this operation is making some kind of deal to expose what really happened to Team 6. War in the reverse. And we know that there was, JE in the reverse. We know that there was money sent over by Biden to try to cover his trails. Wedding ceremony, some kind of partnership in the reverse. Routine havoc typical in the reverse. Wow, we have a lot of reverse here. Ah, there's one. DNA. So, war in the reverse, a hidden war, a secret war that was being fought. This was definitely a secret operation. That was hidden. That is going to be coming to light. A hidden network being exposed. They've already been exposed in a way. We all know that these black hats, eyes wide shut, is real and they exist. But they broke a deal. They broke a promise to these Navy SEALs. They sent them on this crazy mission. And they sent them into slaughter. And whatever this mission was, it was something that was not typical. It was almost, the vibe I'm getting is that it was not a normal mission. There were some routines or procedures that were not abided by, that they changed up. The DNA, confession, somebody directly involved in this group, in this family, confessing. Oh, this one's left on the table for a reason. Deep state, I shit you not. Government involvement in the demise. Cult, I shit you not. Self-sabotage in the reverse. For many years, they have covered their tracks. And this was not self-sabotage as far as the Navy SEALs were concerned. They weren't self-sabotage. They were sabotaged by this secret group in the government. 2 more cards, please. Give me 2 more cards. There they are. Woods concealed. Being revealed. It's no longer being concealed what happened to this group. Manipulation, gaslighting, and control. So these poor soldiers who were out there, they were sacrificed. They were sacrificed. And they were doing what they were told to do. Little did they know that they were being led into a slaughter. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Low vibrational energy in the reverse could also be the morale of the Navy SEALs was high. But then when things came out and was playing out, there was no place to run. There was no place to escape. They tried to escape. And the escape card is also talking to me about how thus far this government elite group has escaped any kind of consequences for their actions. They have covered it up. Okay. And I'm wondering, why was this done? Okay. We're going to take a look at this. What was the root? What was the reasoning for this? What that led up to this? 4 of Cups. Apathy. There was ignoring certain dangers. And the agenda of this whole thing, what's the agenda? Ten of Wands, a burden. A burden about something in the past. It almost feels like something in the past being uncovered. I'm not even putting these in any kind of order. I'm just doing this. The hidden truth. What is it that was being hidden about this whole thing? Hidden from the world. That the job still is not done. I feel like there's still loose ends, aka the person who's coming forth with all this information. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, somebody who, a very selfish woman, Empress, who is, the Empress is somebody who nurtures, somebody who gives birth to an idea, growth. There was growing, a female helped grow this. Two people come to mind. Allegedly speaking, Hillary and Kamala. Or it could, third person, or Michelle. Okay. Now, how is the public going to view this? Betrayal, Ten of Swords. The ultimate betrayal of these men. And judgment is going to be passed on the group. This is somebody who's celebrating. This is somebody, they thought that they got away with this. They thought they had a victory. The present mask, which is, how is it manifesting, or what is, I'm sorry, we just did that. What is the future? The potential evolution of the situation. Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. There's going to be an upset. Somebody's going to lose money, their foundation, their legacy, and their independence. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. And what the enlightenment about this overall situation, the guidance. Two of Pentacles in the Two of Wands in the reverse. That would be, the enlightenment is a decision was made purposefully to get what they wanted. Let's ask this. What is it that they wanted to achieve? The Devil in the reverse and the Knight of Wands in the reverse. Some reckless behavior that they wanted to hide. They wanted to break some kind of chain. Ooh. Let's ask, were these Navy SEALs about to discover something that this elite group did not want to be uncovered? Were they going to discover something that the elite group did not want to be uncovered? Page of Swords in the reverse. Spy, some kind of lies and deception that would have brought something down. Six of Wands in the reverse. So, reason why they were taken out was to keep something from being discovered. Yes. And it was a total failure because the team did not get to bring the truth to light. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. There was an exchange that happened, a deal that this elite group could not afford to have come out. There was some kind of exchange secretly, like hired help to take them out. The Chariot. Movement. Travel. Vehicles. This makes me think of vehicles moving in and taking this Team 6 out. Let's go back to this deck. Okay, we got a little bit of a story happening here. What I wanted to find out is, okay, vacation, beach, abroad. On our home soil. Rugs. Outside in reverse. An inside job of some sort of selling, buying, exchanging of drugs. That they thought was buried and they wanted to keep buried, and the Navy SEALs were about to dig this up. So they had to get rid of the Navy SEALs to preserve their secret. And sending the Navy SEALs on this mission is supposed to, almost like a change in plans. There was another type of mission, but it almost feels like intuitively, I'm seeing an image in my mind's eye of them discovering something, and them being sent on this mission was premeditated. Fire. In order to put this fire out. Partner and accomplice. Success. So they partnered up with somebody that was successful in bearing evidence in regards to the booze card. Poisonous. I'm seeing this as some kind of substance. Pregnant. Not making sure nothing is pregnant in the reverse, almost losing a deal here. And the Navy SEALs was serving as a distraction to confuse something. And a gift or package makes me think of a brick of, you know what, white stuff. Now this ghost from the past is coming back to haunt these people. There could be people that I'm seeing their hands tied here, going to jail. But flight risk and investigation. As an investigation unfolds, some people might just disappear. So, to try to avoid capture, the assault on the Navy 6 was done out of fear of losing control. This was a top secret mission. By the eyes wide shut, the cult. Okay. Let me see what this side of... By the way, this is my true crime deck. I have 9 copies available. You can get a copy on my website at mysticjenn.com. Okay. There's definitely big people controlling the small little ones. I almost want to say that whoever carried out this mission really didn't want to do this to those Navy SEALs. We've got another story here. male influence over water, cross seas, kidnapped, and cybercrime. So I think this is predictive. There's some cybercrimes involved. Some research done on the dark web. There's a male, I think that informant who wants to turn state's evidence against these big elite has to be careful. He could disappear and be dumped in water. I hope not, but I hope he's protected and he's got his protection, because there's some dark connections here. Something in the works. I think this is predictive of where this is going. Him being kidnapped and dumped in water, dumped at sea, where he will never be found, where the sharks can get him. Poison. Yep. Trickery. Somebody being, it's almost like being coerced into trickery. The public being tricked with poisonous tongue. Somebody abusing their power. And they're at a decision right now. What are we going to do about this informant who is telling on us? Natural disaster and stalker. It almost feels like them making it look like somebody, water, tsunami, getting this person in a certain place where a tsunami is produced. Wow. Somebody's definitely abusing their power here. Self-deletion in the reverse. It's like him going somewhere. Or is it that he's going to make it look like he purposely did something to himself? Roll the dice. Somebody's taking a gamble being revealed. There is a meeting about the risks of this person, of this informant, of this whistleblower. That's a better word for it, about this whistleblower. Digital footprint. They're trying to clean up any kind of digital evidence by deleting it. Manipulation behind the scenes. What I'm getting, I'm feeling like we are going to be told a hell of a lot of lies. Let's get Alicia's deck out. And pull some of her cards on this. So this is all one really huge cover-up of something that happened years ago that members of the Navy SEALs, particularly Team 6, was about to uncover, and the team had to be eliminated to keep these secrets from being uncovered. So the strategy in place, there is a strategy for a new world order, a new government. That's what was being uncovered. Burial. So these people had to be put to rest, and this whole their whole strategy had to remain buried. A secret trip, not a trip that is supposed to be secret, coming to light. There's blackmail involved. Wow. So that makes me think that I'm wondering if this person who is revealing this alleged solid evidence against the Obamas, against the Clintons, against Biden, etc., if they are trying, if they have some kind of, if there's a blackmail involved, like you're going to do this, you're going to do that for me, or I'm going to blow the whistle on you. And it's almost like this person thinking he can manipulate this elite group, and the manipulation failed. So now he's coming forth on his threat, because I think this informant has ulterior motives. It's not just about setting the record straight and doing right by the Navy SEALs. He's doing a power play. Crossroads travel, trying to stop the way forward of this group now. White collar crime in the reverse, professional crimes that he is revealing and bringing out. Humanoid, less than human, emotionless. Digital evidence in the reverse. Again, this is the second time we got it in Ashley's deck as well. Or my deck. My deck. Digital evidence being covered up and deleted. Protection in the reverse. Not protected. Something that they thought was protected, their secret they thought was protected, was not, because there's the digital evidence. They're trying to get rid of that digital evidence. Hotel motel. The key is somebody on the inside, intergalactic travel within our own universe here. And there's something here about an environmental hazard. There's a lot here. Happy and couple. That makes me think of the Obamas, to be honest. The happy couple and the Clintons, you know. But I think that this person is going to be eliminated. I think, allegedly speaking, to try to shut him up. But the evidence is out there right now. Let me get another tarot deck. I'll just use this one, because this one was handy. So I kind of want to know the future, what is coming down the pike for this group, because it feels like they're doing everything in their power. But now that the evidence is out there, what is their power move? What is their power move? What is their power move? Lovers in the reverse, disconnecting from this person. They may actually separate from each other because their position is now weakened. Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands position is now weakened as the devil is being revealed. People are going to be cutting ties with a particular woman. who threatens to take them down because she's being exposed. And this is something that she's not going to be able to recover from. So there's certain people that are going to separate themselves and try to remain hidden and take a defensive stand. Oh, we weren't involved in this. Whoever this woman is going to be thrown under the bus. And it's going to be the end of her reign, as her way forward is stopped. Because aligning themselves with her was a foolish mistake, backing her. They cooperated with her foolishly. This is making me think of Kamala. Okay? Her being the presidential candidate. That they are seeing this as, we got to cut ties with her. We can't back her now, because we're going to be implemented in this. We can't work with this. Working with her will be a foolish mistake. 3 of Cups in the reverse. The celebration's over. Break up. Cutting ties. Before our lives are upset. Okay. What do I feel this is all about? One world order through poisonous tongues, lies and deception, everything coming out. And allegedly speaking, whether Kamala was directly involved or not, people are going to assume she is. I feel that her name is going to be definitely thrown out there in the evidence, and there's certain political people in this elite group that are going to run from her. This is going to be interesting when it comes election time. Let me see, before I close this read, if I can get a feel for any kind of timing. On this. It doesn't want to give me timing. The deck is being a little bit difficult. Okay, let's try it this way. There's more than one way to skin a cat, right? More than one way to shuffle. These cards were definitely being resistant. Okay. Any timing on when shit is really going to go down. During the first quarter moon phase. So it'll be after a new moon. During a full moon. Between the quarter. That's not telling me much. It almost feels like it's a cycle. On a Saturday. This is not making any sense. It happens when you let go of limiting beliefs. Okay, I'm sorry. This deck is just not speaking. It's not making any sense. Is this something happening now? Maybe. I do have another timing deck somewhere. But I'm not going to try to dig it out and find it at this time. Wait a second. I think I know where there's a homemade one here. Yep. This is a homemade timing deck that I made a while back. Let's see if this will give me any answers. Give some kind of timing to this. It Feels like on a Saturday between the first quarter moon and the full moon. That's a lunar cycle. But that doesn't give much, does it? And I don't know I have to check what the current moon phase is. I don't think this is happening this Saturday, tomorrow. I'm not feeling it that soon. Aries. Aries season. This might be after the elections. Or an Aries moon. Aries full moon. When the moon's in Aries. In divine timing. Aries is playing a role and it's happening in divine timing. It's happening as it's supposed to happen. So it makes me wonder about the election too. But that would be a whole nother read. This is specifically, when is this shit going to come out officially? Let me get this deck out. I know, a lot of decks, huh? I kind of want to see. What I'm looking for is what's going to happen in the spring. When all this comes out. It doesn't mean Kamala's going to be elected. It doesn't mean that Trump's going to be elected. This is all about these secrets. Doesn't matter who's in office. Okay, what does this mean? What's going to happen with this situation when this is all revealed? Distant horizon. Yeah, it's on a distant horizon. Distant horizon is talking about travel. I'm getting running. Concern. Concerns about traveling or getting out of this. Things from overseas coming out. Journey. A certain trip is going to cause a level of concern. I think this is that flight risk that came out earlier. Messages. Messages or travel document. There's, I think, whoever this is, pathway. There's a decision going to be made to run. That's what I'm getting. Message of concern. You know, it's going to be very concerning and sudden wealth. The sudden wealth is hitting the jackpot. Somebody's going to feel like they hit the jackpot when this all comes out. That could be Trump. Home. The White House. Marriage. Partnership. A certain partnership. A message of concern. A commitment. What's going to happen? Okay, I get it. What's going to happen when all this shit comes to light and comes out is there's going to be an agreement. Doesn't have to be Trump, doesn't have to be the White House. But the home, personal. This could be within the White House. I'm just saying, if that's the case, and Trump's not going to be the one that gets elected. I'm just saying. But there seems to be a secret agreement. Money being paid by a couple in order to escape consequences of this. And they're going to buy their way out of trouble. Possibly even relocate to a distant shore. Maybe leave the country. I want to know if they're going to face justice at all. Because it feels like when shit hits the fan and the heat is on, somebody's going to run. That's just what it feels like. Somebody's going to run to avoid justice. Are they going to face justice? The key, the answer. We got the key before. With Hotel Motel, the key. That is the answer to a solution to a problem. And this is the heart. The heart is love. The heart is emotions. Got a little bit of a story here. Book. Birds. There are secret discussions going on about a certain couple partnership here to find a solution to their problem. A man creating an illusion, or this man, a man being a problem. What are we going to do about this? Coffin. And his ending, his demise. Tree. And this branches out really deep. So my prediction is somebody's going to buy their way out of trouble, possibly relocate, but I'm getting whoever this whistleblower is, he's got some things to be worried about. Certainly he needs protection. He needs God's protection. Even though some of his, I feel like his motives aren't all with wanting truth out, wanting justice for that SEAL Team 6. But he has some kind of agenda monetarily. Got the blackmail, we got wealth and money involved in this, payoffs involved in this. But I almost get the vibe, okay, they give him money to shut him up, and he runs his mouth like diarrhea anyhow, and to his own demise. But I'm going to end it there. I wasn't expecting that little plot twist for that whistleblower. We shall see how this unfolds. And before you leave, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you're new to my channel. And here, folks, is where I am dropping the mic.